Hello everyone, this is Ether Dragon, and welcome back to another episode of Fire Emblem Heroes. So I forgot that I needed to show the rankings and stuff before starting the run, but we're just going to start here. The goal is we're going to get over 3,840. So if we get 756s, just 5 of them, that's what we'll get, 3,840. But it seems too risky for me, so I'm going to be going for a slightly higher score. We have the score capability. We just need not to goof. We just need to not goof our matches. Gosh dang. We're gonna start with this Omega Troll turn 1, just to force rally and to change fate. So now we just completely isolated everything we need to. We can wait if we want to. I'm too lazy. So we're just going to do that. Corn's going to be a problem, of course, but we have it all covered. It's like, obviously we can't one-shot here. We can go out of our way adventuring though, and set up Ether. I doubt we one-shot still. Oh, it's very close, but not quite. We live though because we heal, so we're chilling. And of course for the memes, we're just gonna try and get all the bonus kills with Legendary Crown. Completely unnecessary, but just for the memes. He definitely is ridiculously powerful in Arena though. But yeah, this is what it's looking like with 3,838. So 3,840 is super suspicious, because if people got this score, that basically assumes, you know, they already had enough to score 756 in the first place, so you might as well go that far, but then that just means you went that far. So to go further beyond 3,840 means that you're able to find 758s. And for this particular bonus rotation, and oh, that's one of my friends. With the bonus rotation and the current blessing seasons, it's much harder for a team to be scoring as high. Of course, it's Fire Wind, and they're both super solid scoring seasons. So I am going to have to do quite a bit of fishing. I'm not sure if I'm going to do it all on camera, because it's just going to be fish fest. But yeah, Tempest Trials is going along. I'm currently just waiting out just to get some intel on how fast top 1k is rising. As of the recording, I'll take another 756. We don't need to get a ton of 758s, but this is free real estate. Let's do that. We'll just pull back with the Zera to have to change fate flexibility. But just gonna be mass rallying plus a kill for us here. Nothing too special. And then now Ellawood is exposed, so free kill there. And very self-explanatory at this point. Blue Flame, pretty interesting there. We gotta bring up Sheena, so let's do that real quick. Now I should start moving here. There we go. And now we're shift this way. Let's do this to allow us to dance from here. Just break the heck out of this because we can. And now we're not going to double and kill. In general, like, I have all this stuff already calculated, so I know the thresholds. It's pretty dumb what you can do when you optimize things. And we get the exact one shot on Brave Edelgard. Feels bad. Normally it's 2 shots, but no. Yeah, normally it's a 2 shot. I wonder what happened there. Now that I think, oh wait, he's bonus. That's why he has more attack. I was like, wait a second. Usually he overkills from a double, not one-shotting. But that's what happens when you get more attack. you bridge that gap, so feels dirt, man. So at this point, I definitely want to be looking for better scores. But the problem is also, because of the bonus rotation or whatever, it's harder to have defense teams that score super well that have a bonus unit on it. So that's kind of the real problem with finding the higher scoring matches. And I think I might just skip this fishing fest because fishing fest, not fishing fesh. What the heck? This fishing fest because you can already see it's lagging for some reason, even though I'm like literally right next to my router. 10 out of 10 Wi-Fi. It's not like the bandwidth is terrible. I think it's just something with the connection. There's probably something like disturbing it, but I don't know. Yeah, I'll be back. This is gonna be a lot of fishing. Ah, what the heck? We got another 756, so we're just gonna go with it. This is not a great one, but we'll manage. It's one of these teams where they sabotage their scoring with like dance skills. Well, it's not really like sabotaging, but they make the matches easier basically. To just help people out because we all have a terrible time in these game modes. Here comes Bramond, definitely super strong, but unfortunately because of bonus stats we kill there. So super easy match. Feels dirt, man. We'll fish a bit on camera again, why not? But yeah, I think at this point we're gonna look for just anything greater than 756. Haven't seen any yet. I was trying it out in Arena Assault, I got like 1. So it's not great. This team does score only like 748 to 762. So 758 is kind of up there, but it's not unreasonable. Like finding a 760 would be legendary. 762 would be like impossible. just because of how the matchmaker works. Not entirely sure if we're ever gonna find anything above 756. We might have to just settle for all 756s and pray that's enough, but I highly doubt it will be. At least just getting one 748. That's... I meant to say 758, not 740. Okay, we'll be back. Alright, finally got a 758. Let's not goof this up. It's PNE matchup. Alright. We can actually just hit end turn 1 and call it a day. That's how stupid this is. We're gonna do this though, just to have some sort of movement. You'll be fine, Kappa. We should be fine to just attack directly here. I think we'll just go ahead and wait. Why the heck not? Waiting, worst option in the book, but we can force rallies and whatnot, so I feel completely comfortable to do that. Alright, let's do our usual antics here. Doesn't matter which way Celica goes, she can't get to attack us, so we're chilling. And obviously she's going to go this way, it just makes sense. Not quite killing here, so we can use the change fate to get the extra attack. We could have had Sheena attack as well. Super straightforward match. We're going to try and get another 758 just because I can. We have the dueling crest for it, and clearly we got one, so it's not like it's an impossible. It really shouldn't be impossible because of our score range. Yep, at this point we are now at 1100 crests and going to likely dip below that. Feels bad, but it's not a big deal. The whole idea is we just have a giant stockpile, so whenever we need to burn, we can. The actual numbers I don't care too much about. Because if I really care, then I just wouldn't be ever fishing in arena and then just stockpile dueling crest that way. That's what I used to do, but that's how I managed to get a decent stockpile while just derping around tier 20.5. But a 760 is definitely nice, and it's quad armors, double guard. This would be an absolutely nasty team to face in arena assault if you are not prepared. But really, you would just bring like a armor slayer, like axe breaker, and then you could like player phase the Ephraims, and you can just enemy phase or player phase these sectors. So many options. We'll just derp around here. Don't mind if I do. Just force some rallies, you know. Don't mind me. Just casually derping around. But yeah, Crom, definitely one of the best units out of 2020. There's basically no question about that. His matchup, but see, the problem is that it's not even necessarily that Crom's overpowered in the current meta. It's that all the new units that get released tend to be weak to him. That's the real problem. There isn't like a unit out there that's just like, I don't know, a super tanky solid green infantry unit or something. Just like something different. But yeah, this is easily staying. We'll just do 2 more matches for fun on camera. But that's the main problem. You look at most of the new units that get released. Okay, it's a TA Bowie. This is gonna be interesting. Yeah, this is gonna be interesting for sure. Crom can actually beat TA Bowies. We'll see if we can pull it off, like by himself, mind you. Not like chip damage with an ally or something. I'm thinking about how I want to do this. I'm thinking I might want to force some rallies. We don't even need to like panic play Bowie for defense or anything. The whole idea is you just face tank him. Initiating into him is not a great idea. I'll just show that right here. I mean, it's pretty obvious, but we have the defense tile here, so Bowie's doing like nothing. But it's just the fact that Bowie's attack is not that amazing. So this 50 attack drops all the way down to 41, which even after TA, that's like 57. So he's barely doing anything to Crom. And also he's running distant defense, so when we initiate, he's basically doing better. But so we can just like, sometimes I can player phase 1 round KO TA Bowies, but most of the time it's just the fact that he can't kill player phase, so then we can kill like so. And then we can just chill here, there's no real rush. But yeah, it's a huge stat check nowadays. But the thing about Crom is just the fact that he's blue and he's effective. He's an archer, so he's effective against armors and flyers. And guess what units have been running around rampant in the meta recently? Yeah, that's kind of the problem. It's not even... Crom is strong, but he's not as strong as he could be. I'm just saying, like, neutralizing penalties at 100% and all that stuff is fantastic. But it's only works when the foe's at 100%. If it worked, like just always, that would be absolutely insane. That would probably go borderline overpowered. But I think the real thing that made Crom viable was speed. Because one-shotting units you see like with the bonus stats and stuff, we are one-shotting units, but it's kind of like the margins are not amazing, especially when you go against the weapon triangle, which is basically a suggestion triangle at this point. But yeah, we just but yeah, let's just think about some new units that got released. We got Plumeria, Red Mage Flyer, absolutely obliterated. Jill, Green Axe, I really shouldn't say green, but Axe Flyer, dead. A lot of units, a lot of modern units tend to have like a stat spread that, how do I want to explain this? A lot of modern units tend to have a stat spread that is catered towards one-shot bulk and going more offensive. But the problem is when units like Crom can debuff your defense by 9 and neutralize your bonuses to defense from like rallies and whatnot, then that one-shot bulk becomes super suspicious. Like, if you look at a lot of these units, you look at the duo units in general, Crom just like obliterates almost all of them. very consistently. Like Duo Makaya, easy one-shot. Duo Mia, easy one-shot, of course, when he's initiating. Duo Alm is honestly like one of the only duo heroes that maybe has a chance, but if Chrom goes Ultra Turbo and Duo Alm isn't running low attack speed, there's almost no... Even Duo Alm loses just because he can't kill. Because Chrom's res is not that amazing, so Scepter of Love doesn't debuff Chrom's attack as much as you'd like. But just keep thinking about the duo units. Duo Hector, obvious one-shots. What other units are there? You see Duo Ephraim. Typically it's one round KO'd, can't one-shot on the counter. Pretty standard. Who else is there? I don't even remember the duo heroes. Because I kind of have 0 of them, 10 out of 10. But you can just like look through the matchup cards against his matchup card against a lot of the top scoring units, and he either one shots or one round KOs. Like at least Brave Hector with his Refine, definitely much stronger matchup against Legendary Chrom. But this week I've also still been able to kill Brave Hectors with Chrom on occasion by himself if Hector isn't getting an auto accelerated special, because Chrom can take 2 hits from Hector, so he can 2-shot that way, but it's very close margins. It's not great. In general, Brave Hector's pretty solid for tanking and murdering Chroms. Unless it's like sturdy impact, maybe that might be a problem. But this is just random rambling. The moral of the story, Chrome Dome is a ridiculous unit. We'll see how long he lasts, but considering he has to change fate, he's gonna have like... He's gonna be timeless for quite a while. Like even Legendary Lucina, even though she's super power crept in terms of stats and stuff, she still has Future Vision, which in quite a few scenarios, sometimes I wish I had Future Vision over to change fate, besides the SP cost, because the change fate is 500 SP for some reason. But yeah, pretty solid. I definitely do not regret going plus speed over plus attack. There are times where plus attack does come in handy, but the speed's just so valuable, especially when you invest into it. And eventually, if we get like attack speed solo seal, we have attack defense solo and speed res solo, both of which are pretty solid. But attack speed solo seal would just put Chrom to an even stronger level. So I don't know what to say about that one. But enough rambling. That's gonna be it for this episode. Thanks for watching. As always, this is Ether Dragon, and hope to see you all next time. Bye.